Yo guys, what's good? So today in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to master lead feet because I am very good at it and I think it is the new best ability in the game. I'm just going to be talking about how to use it. I think I'm going to do maybe 2 games of Sanu and 1 game of TSH so I can show you how to do that little charge glitch. I wanted to do 2s, but literally none of my other content creator friends have, recorded the video with me for the past few days, unfortunately. I don't know why, but I'm just going to get straight into the gameplay, so let's start. Alright, so we are in the first game. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. No need to have it that high. Anyways, yeah, let's just get straight into it. I really don't know what to talk about. I guess I'll just talk about how I think the style is and stuff like that. So, first off, the reason why I think this style is the best style in the game is because its charge time is actually insanely fast. Plus, like, for example, I'm literally almost at 2 charges already just off 1 play like that, right? It's redirection, jump, and like tons of other fake techniques you can do with it. I'm basically just gonna show you all. Just for now though, I'm gonna get the score up. Hopefully this guy doesn't leave because I'm dominating. But first, I'm probably just gonna do the self set. I'm probably just gonna do a self set to show you how that works. Okay, I'll do 2. And boom, there. Alright, dude. There, alright. Well, anyways, so somehow Kiseki has the most insane hitbox in the world, and that's how we got that. But, Kiseki is what a great counter with it. Alright, so with a good Kiseki, he's a good counter to basically like everything. But yeah, lead feet is super overpowered. It has an insane stop set too, actually. So if I can like, wow, alright, this guy's fully missed. Alright, watch. Boom, just like that, like that's insane. So what I did there is I just jumped up, did a low power advanced move set by holding E, and then right after I set it, here I'll do it again, I just lead feet, and boom, it can go straight over them because they think I'm gonna spike, and then they fall and they can't jump back up. It's a really easy way to score points in ones, and I can definitely do a 2v2 lead feet tutorial if y'all want that too. But I mean, it is kind of just self-explanatory actually. Boom, there we go. Alright, so lead feet, yeah, it is just insane. Now I know I am in casuals, so the people I go against may not be the greatest, but it still said, okay, well, I was gonna say it still says something to get this high of a score, but maybe not when they don't even know how to use their whatever that stuff. Yeah, Kiseki, right? All right, so I'm gonna just do an ordinary fake there, right? You fake spike like this, except what people think is they have to fake it for like a long time. So like they jump and then do iron feet near the. Oh, I did not mean to use that there actually, but you get what I mean. They'd use iron feet at like the last second, and that's probably not a good idea, honestly. I'd say doing it relatively quickly just to fake their minds out because they don't have that, they don't have great reaction times. All right, so we won that game. I think if I do only 3 games, this is going to be quite a short video. So I might do 4. I might do 2 with Sanu, 2 with TSH. So let's just get straight into the next game. All right, we are in the next game. Now we are up against a level 100 Akari. This will be interesting. I'm sure they will score some points. They're already saying GG. I think they think I'm gonna win, but who knows? This game could go either way. So let me think. I mean, oh, I forgot Akari can do that. I'm gonna save that actually and just get a nice little point right there. So I think one of the most overpowered things about lead feet isn't the fact that you can just fall to the floor instantly. It's the fact that it's literally, oh, and I fell right into that. Okay. It's the fact that you can just like switch positions. I don't know. It's just an absolutely insane ability, and I know for a fact this is going to get nerfed. I just know this is going to get nerfed. See, I'm already at 3 out of 3, and that's 3 points if used correctly. Like, I don't really have to do anything. Like, look at this. Ready? Boom. And I am horrible. Now, what I was thinking there is I actually wanted to switch positions, and I realized I was doing too much and I should save it, and then I was focused on too many things at once. So look, ready? Boom. See, even when they're right there, I shouldn't have used it there, honestly. I could have just scored a port right here, and I pre-aimed, which is something you shouldn't do. Just with a reminder, guys, you should probably watch out. Okay, you should watch out where they are on the court, because if you pre-aim, you could have a wide open spot here and they could be right there, and then you could just aim directly at them. And I mean, I guess everyone has a problem with that. But if they, okay. So when you set it high too, then boom, there we go. Now, doing that, right, they never expect you to set it when you're that high in the air, because, you know, the usual way you do a self set is you drop a little lower to the ground, right? So I'll actually show you. Just like that, and I messed it up anyways, which is absolutely perfect. But you see what I mean there, right? So like I jump high, boom, double fake. It was a little bit much, but they are very surprised that I did that, as you can see how they're looking around. Now, this ability is really good, but it does come with a little bit of skill, right? And I should have used lead feet there, because I'm not gonna see something. You're gonna think I could have dived there, except my dumbass binded my dive to the same ability thing, and sometimes I can't dive whenever I have the screen bar there. So that's just perfect. But anyways, as I was saying, this ability is more skilled and then less easy. For example, mag pull. You know, if you have a brain, you can probably get a bunch of free points with mag pull. Versus with this, you kind of have to have a little bit more timing and skill. You know, it takes time. Because I was like a redirection jump main, it's a little bit, you know, I'm a little bit more used to switching positions. Wow, I thought they were gonna dash. Wow, okay. See, it's a little bit easier for me because I'm very used to it. But still, like, you know, having to, here, this is the basic self set. You can tilt switch, and I am just great. All right, let me see if they spike that. Yep, they do. Okay, make a nice S&D tilt right there. So the best saw for lead foot is really, it's kind of a preference, I'd say, because Yogon, you can literally self-set in ones with it, right? And, you know, Akari is pretty good with it too. Like Yogon, on its rage, with max set, you can literally self-set yourself, and it's just, and wow, all right. It's just too broken. So I'm gonna try to use, wow, I am so, I don't even know what I was doing there. At first, I just tried to do a triple fake and use all my lead feet and do an insane thing. But now I think I'm just gonna win. So what I'm gonna do here, simple thing, jump here. And see, I literally just double jumped. This is how broken this thing is. Okay, you know, let's just go to the next game. All right, we're in the next game. So I'm gonna be using TSH. I don't actually expect to be good at this because I haven't really done TSH and lead feet. But anyways, I guess we'll find out. And alrighty, we got an actual player. Love to see it. All right, that is okay because I'll get that, and then get that, and then I would just like an easy point. Now, there's this glitch with TSH and lead feet where if you use it, if you jump, use lead feet while holding W, you get max charge on TSH, which is actually like insane. Let me show you. Okay, so I didn't do it right. Oh my gosh, that is, what a play. And I'm, all right. I just want to get this point. Oh my goodness. So why I just can't do it. I could do it in practice mode consistently, but not ranked, which is interesting. And he's using fourth touch right here. So what is going on? All right, I'll play it for him. There we go. There, now I got max charge. Okay, so maybe you have to be in motion before you do it. Maybe that's the new thing. That is interesting. This guy's talking a lot in the chat, and what a guy. All right, let's So it just doesn't let me click. Holy freaking cooldown. All right. Oh, okay. Anyways, so let me see if my have to be in motion theory is true. So it's not true. Actually, you know what? There I held D. So I bet you only have to hold W. You like to get the full charge. I bet that's what the problem is. I'm holding and all right, what are we doing? Anyways, let me just, I really want to figure out how this thing works. Man, I want to teach y'all, but I guess we're both learning. Anyways, I think you have to be in the air with TSH. Let me just get this and then I'll give it a preview. So in the air. Wow, there. All right. Yep, good. I'm not even gonna question that. Anyway, so we actually did get it, except we completely missed the ball. So I think I was right. Now, if I can hit the... See, I don't need... This is why I don't like casuals. See, I want to do casuals so I can get some easy clips, but at the same time, some players are too new at the game that it's just like, you know, I can't get the clips. There we go. There we go. He's not too bad, actually. All right, range and motion. Let's see. So, speaking of being horrible, basically that is me. I suck at the game. Wow. TSH with this is interesting. There it is, and alrighty, so he's just, oh my gosh, blockers are so freaking annoying. Only when I do it's not annoying because I'm the one doing it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, guys, by the way, comment down below what y'all think of the TSH nerf. I don't know, I don't think it was necessary. I was trying TSH out in practice mode, and the buff just isn't there. Alright, whatever, okay, anyways. The buff just, sorry, the nerf just wasn't there. It's still like buffed in practice mode. Alrighty, this guy is doing that. There's the full charge. Okay, so I'm 80% sure you have to be in one. So I have to, to get the full charge, you have to be in like one direction, right? So if I'm correct, there it is. There's that full charge in, and he's just spam blocking. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Wow. All right. Let me try self set on TSH. Let me see how that is. Cause then he can't block. Wow. That, you know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty effective actually, because you can get that whole run up in with that nice high set. He's gonna use extra touch here because he's just like, yep. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's adapt. Yep, there it is. All right, so he gets that. Wow. And that was neutral tilt with no freaking charge, and that goes out. Wow, you know, I just want to end this. You know, I'm just gonna get plat. All right, you know, let's just go to the next game from here. That was an interesting game. Last game. All right, we're in the last game. This has been quite the eventful video. Now, I do think there are some other interesting ways of going about with using lead feet. For example, I saw Bala use Mikage and lead feet. Oh my, genius idea. Because you can do tons of blocks with Mikage and lead feet. It is genius, dude. It is absolutely genius. Props to him, man. And also, of course, as we mentioned earlier on in the video, Yogon and lead feet, because as you know, Yogon has a max set, so no one would expect a, you know, let me. Wow, get that nice full charge in there, which you never see. No one expects Yogon in full rage to set to himself because the set would go completely just way too far. But let me try something. Hold on. Oh well, that's already over. And now we can. Oh my goodness, yellow guys. Ah, I hate blockers. I hate them so much. Except when I do it, because when I do it, it's really cool. And definitely not annoying for anyone else. Okay, let me just fake this person out with a regular set. There it is, all right. So, man, lead feet is literally a direct counter to blocking, and I'm still falling for it. I'm just complete dookie, man. All right, let's get this on their side, and maybe I'll try to set it off their spike, which is an interest. Oh, I guess I won't be doing that. Let's see if we can just get a nice back tilt. Wow. So TSH's back tilt is still, you know, it's all right. You know, I am actually surprised I hit that right on the line. You know, usually before the nerf, that would be like kind of here-ish. Like okay, you know what? I'm just horrible. Did you see me like kind of like double jump though? That was weird. Yes, there's a glitch with this where sometimes you can double jump. It's definitely a little bit bugged, and you know who doesn't like bugs, right? This is great. Wow, trust, that's ping. Trust me, that's my 30 ping. and you know, it's definitely ping. But yeah, there are definitely lots of good styles to use this on. I'd say probably a few of the best. It's gotta be, you know, I like, what even happened there? Like, I kind of knew that she would block and that I have to block over her, but then like the whole freaking game just froze. So that is interesting. Right there. That is great. Yeah, and I want to show you another tech you can do. It is a fake spike. The TSH glitch is very OP though. Actually, I want to try one more thing. Hold up. Alright, so that is, you know, you can just do that. If you're skilled enough, of course. That is a little, you know, you don't have to do that. That is like a bit overkill. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, fake spikes. Look, you put in a spike over there. Boom. Right? It's like a Kari. You can just do those double spikes. It's very, very good. I actually want to give her the point really quick so she can serve it over to me. Oh man, I wanted to try some. Oh right, I want to try like a full S-tilt spike on TSH's max thing. Oh, and the game's over. All right, well, GG's. That is the end of the video, and peace out, guys.